Hey lovies, welcome back to the channel. So I want to do a night color with you guys. It is 8 p.m. I don't know what time I'm going to finish. I don't know which medium I'm using, but I do want to color in Johnna Basford Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So let's find a page. I should finish this one. I like this too. Let's see. Ooh, pretty. I feel like coloring flowers maybe. But let's just keep looking. This is the last page I colored in hand. This was in March. Wow, that was a while ago. It seems like yesterday. Maybe this one. It seems a little busy, honestly. I kind of want to color and clear my mind. I don't want to do anything that will take a million years. And by this, when we do figure out what we're going to color, I think I'm going to speed through. I'm only talking to you guys this little bit of moment here. This is cute too. This is how my brain feels right now. Just full of stuff. That's why I want to color. Okay, let's see. I like that, but I'm going to want to do both pages. Oops, sorry. Moving you guys around. Sorry. I had a day at work today. It was a good day, but I'm seeming to get, I don't know. I just had a day at work. That's all. So I just want to color. I don't even want to get into it. This came out really cute. This was colored on a whim. I really think I want to go back and do the coloring, the background. That would be nice. Come on. I know we can find something in here. I don't feel like coloring mushrooms. I've done a few double spreads in here. This is the original page I was going to do, and I think I'm going to go with this one. And actually, I think I'm going to color it with my Crayola Super tips, which you know look like these. So, all right, guys, let's get started. I'm going to pray that I don't mess up this page. Definitely using these super tips because I don't even know what color half of them are. It's not a good idea. At this moment, oh, I found some pencils actually. Yeah. Maybe we'll pencil. Maybe we'll, no, we're not going to crown. I'm going to marker. I'm going to trust that these markers are not going to make me cry. Okay, let's get started here. Oh, so relaxing. Okay, Google, play coloring music.
Okay, playing the album Relaxing Music for Coloring Book on Spotify.
Yeah.